Hello everybody, and you guys are joining me for the end of the Corona Wars team battle. One I was playing partly, so we'll finish it, and then we'll jump into the SE University chess and those games. So let me put on some lights. Shouldn't we have lights back here? Oh shucks, I'm in a game against Jonathan again. Jonathan Livingston. And we played Scandinavian earlier on. Goes to Queen D6 this time. I played hyper aggressive against him. I sacked some pieces. I'll do the same thing again, see if I can put some pressure on him to giving away some pieces, I guess. Wait, no, I've got an intermezzo check if he wants to go for this. He's analyzing quite well. I'm looking forward to actually sacking my knight on a6 if I get the opportunity to do so. I think it'll be a sack which would be worth it. Get this king slightly awkward. Maybe queen here. Try and enter on the light squares. I'll see if I can catch Panagale. I actually gave him too much of a lead there. Should have not really taken a break. Is he trapping his own queen now somehow? Yes, there, he can still go. Ah, that was not what I intended. Wanted to play b4, give away another pawn for the open file later on. At least I didn't blunder anything. He wants to be fancy like this. I can be fancy in return. If knight takes, I'll go queen takes. In which case, oh my gosh, I'm losing a piece. He needs to play the intermezzo bishop takes to get the piece though. And he does, well done. I'll just make his life more complicated. He's got increment as well. There we go, now I can finally give back the pawn for the file, and hopefully he takes with the knight, in which case this diagonal might be worth something. Oh, he doesn't want it at all. Okay. He's playing really well. Wants to get a trade in. I'll need to give away a pawn again. Look for some other type of continuation. If I take here, he's just going to move the knight away. He has to take this pawn, I guess. Oh gosh, this guy's aggressive. He wants that win now. Oh, now he can take this pawn with tempo, because I don't want to queen trades. Oh shucks, he's playing really well. Okay, not getting anything. Okay, now we've got this, or this. Okay, this might have been a weird move. Down a piece and a pawn. Queen there might be a mistake. Okay. I need to keep him busy with stuff like this. If he comes to terms with his position and realizes how good he is, he's going to stop using a lot of time. So that's the only thing I've really got going. That's a strange move. I think he doesn't handle time pressure too well. Don't know what's happening over here, honestly. I need my queen on this square. How will we do that? Okay. From there, maybe. He's playing really well. That's like the only move to stop that. Now I need to go like this. Rook takes would be a blunder because of mate. So he needs to come up with something else. Haha, he spots it. Well done. I'm thinking of going all out berserk in today's USSAS. UJ aren't joining us today. Yo. The guy's honestly coming for me today. Gosh, don't slaughter me just yet. I don't have any good squares. That's one of my other issues. Gosh. I was really hoping he wouldn't do that. But he gets a queen trades in. Things should be more simple for him now. I'm gonna pre-move. Okay. If he doesn't see that rook is... he's gonna take me down now. One rook. This cannot be enough. Without any increment. I'm just down to pre-moving, honestly. Oh, there goes my other rook. Oh no, he what's he doing? Can I maybe get a stalemate? Oh, is this gonna happen? And it's mate. He should get it. He should get it. That's mate. Well done. Well done, Jonathan. That was well deserved. And Panageo's definitely going to take the first place over here. My performance dipped now with the last few games. Strange, I had a good tournament earlier on. I played the first hour and took a break, started playing now. But it looks like Western Cape will be winning. This is going to be my last game and then I'll switch over to the USSAS tournament. Okay, let's go, Shoal. Oh, I also need to set up the light properly. So after this game, I'll quickly do that. I want to play bishop g7 and just mate him as soon as he castles. It's a relatively annoying move. But my queen along this diagonal is, I'd say, just as annoying. Can even play queen g7 of queen d3, yeah. Just forcing this bishop not to move because of this takes. Aha, so he made a compromise and he went queen side. If he plays queen takes, I've got queen takes, bishop takes, so I'm not losing anything there. This guy's quite brave. Let's kick this knight back. Oh gosh, okay. Queen takes knight e5. And he doesn't really have a perpetual. Don't know where that queen's going. And let's just see if I can mate him before he mates me. That's the goal of chess. Okay, now I've got this as well. Regardless. Yeah, he resigns. I'll go in pause mode again, sort out the light. Well done, Jonathan, he says. So I'm just going to do this. Sorry about that. The light bulbs in this room don't work, or well, the main lights, so I'm using these instead. The lamps. I don't know where I put that lamp. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, there's not a light bulb in this lamp. Just started wondering if maybe. No, the board was visible. Okay, final lamp. And then the USSAS tournament should start. There we go. Okay. So Panagea will be taking this one, and I think Panagea's name is George Lowerlot, and we have had him. We have had. we have said his name before. Okay, so that was the warm-up game. I don't think people are playing the Corona team battles anymore. They're preparing for other matches. I think the Chessa matches are resuming, so people are apparently not wasting their time with Blitz. In any case, there we go. "20 seconds to go. UJ aren't competing tonight, so the tables are open for someone else to be crowned. And I'm taking on a strict... Wait, what's it? 3+0. Strict sub 2000 Berserk. Yeah. That's my policy tonight. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so this is not a 2000, and he's got a good match score against me, so I'm not going to be silly. Oh, we can have an Evans. Okay, I think D6 is relatively good. I think you need to just play it simple and try and win back one of these pawns. I'm fortunate for this knight defending that bishop. I'm not sure what to do here. Let's keep some pieces on the board. And this knight can move with the discovery on... the bishop can move with the discovery on my knight. I need this pawn defended, so I'm guessing I'll play bishop b4 just to try and restore my pawn structure. It's no longer necessary. That bishop isn't adding any pressure over here, so that's fine. And I've even got knight takes, the bishop's still defending that pawn. That's if he wants to give up the bishop pair. Let's see what he wants. Okay, this is gonna get really interesting. With a lot of minors on the board into the middle game situation. Getting knight f4, then something with the bishop. Maybe just the simple retreating move. It's a good square for the bishop. I guess it's good enough. It allows g3. And maybe my plan should move towards trying to get a passed pawn right up here. Okay, so it's not attacking this square twice, so I'm not sure what that bishop move is about. So I'm guessing my knight wants to go there, but right after I've played c4. That's not going to happen. I'll need to play c4 differently. Wait, actually I can try and nip a pawn. I'm going to nip the pawn if he doesn't defend. He needs to play this rook all the way here. Or else I'm just nipping a pawn. This knight feels like it's almost trapped. Oh, that's why he probably... is that a clever way to... Okay, so he does really want to keep this pawn alive. And I want to create a pass pawn in the center, so that's my plan. I guess that's relatively clever. But that this knight is doing a lot. Now this bishop is great. Let's do this, because I'm thinking he might have just trapped his own knight. That square is occupied. How to go after the knight though? Maybe with the king. Because he doesn't have a dark squared bishop anymore. It might be a sneaky plan. He does, however, have f6, so could ruin my chances. Oh, he just cleared a square for his knight. Bishop takes, I'll go bishop takes. Yeah, I have to go for the knight, or else I'll be losing something. Bishop here, rook here. How's the line gonna go? If I go rook here, he's gonna pick up this pawn. Ah, interesting. Okay, he doesn't want that. So I'm definitely better off now. That felt like the wrong move to make. And the time, I've got a time advantage as well. Got a solid pass pawn, which I will be pushing. Let's get my king here. And I think he blundered the game. Yeah. And that's game. Cool. First game went well. Let's see if my team pitched. We need 2 more players. Let's see Sternkamp is playing. This might be our night to take the tournament. I said a strict sub 2000 berserk policy, so here it goes. This has been my go-to in previous USSAS Blitz games, so I don't know if people have been prepping this. But in any case, let's see what happens. If I'll be up a pawn after this. Ooh, that is nice, kind of. Wait, am I blundering? Ooh, that's a queen, buddy. Sorry, I think I just played a blunder, that's why I'm up a queen. I played a blunder, that's why I'm up a queen. I made a blunder. Oh, and this is enough time. Okay. This one's in the bag. I'll mark this one off as a win. Come on, bishop takes. You don't have another plan, do you? If you do, that'd be surprising. I don't know why he's thinking right here. Maybe his internet is off. I mean, you're recapturing the piece, right? I wonder what the deal is here. Because if he went... Yeah, if he moved the queen here, I would have been... I couldn't have taken this, so... Oh, he's moved. Okay, let's go. He did play. Okay. Okay, now he's moving quickly. He just bored me, and then I left, and then he moved. Okay, queen takes, pawn takes. Okay. Nice castle. I mean, he could really resign. I mean, it's a bit too much to continue with. I mean, I'd really need to make a big blunder. Okay. If you want to be like that... When's the proper time to resign? Because now I'm commentating on something that feels like it's over. Okay, there we go. Don't really know what to say. It's quite clear how the game's going forward. Okay, Tapelo again. I didn't berserk him in the previous game. I also had the white pieces. What did we end up playing? We had an Evans Gambit. And he's obviously still happy with it. He played bishop a5. I played d4. And then here he played d6. I castled. I'll go for the same line. I think he went wrong somewhere. So I just simply take and the queen trades. You know, I was really happy with my position, in all honesty. I think I just played rook e1. And oh, this is different now. This is what I was thinking of previously. I thought that this is how I'd play it, but actually this might just be a blunder. The line I'm playing now doesn't feel too great. It feels like I'm blundering. Oh, not yet. Check. King f1 maybe. h1 is always maybe risky in this type of situation. Let's just play h3 for now. He really just killed his own bishop right now. And I'll be happy to exchange this knight off. Ooh. Now it's not necessary. Now I can do this. And I'm threatening a fork as well as really just doubling up his pawns. g6 is weird. I mean b6, it made this huge hole for my knight. Yet again, it's this knight that feels like it might be winning this game for me. He's going to go in and think for it. Well, he's going to go for a think. He's going to go outside and think for it. And I think if he wants to avoid losing a piece, he needs to play bishop, knight here. I think that's his best option. This can't be good. Okay, so he does have a plan. Okay, so he's saying that my piece is pinned. I cannot... Again, well, now I'm threatening this guy. And he thought he's sneaky. He thought that he was sneaky. He's not. Knight conquer here. Trades and then c4. Or is he giving up a piece? Should I go for a line where I end up winning a pawn, or... I guess that's what you do when you're playing for... I think this is a good pawn. His pawns are doubled and I've got this strong pass c pawn. Half a minute's advantage on the clock as well. So fair enough, I think... Wait, I'm not up a pawn. But it feels like it because I doubled. Ooh, that was a blunder, I think. This rook entering could be a nightmare. That's what he's planning, obviously. Let's see if I can survive it. Rook e2, knight f3. Blunting his bishop. Rook d1, my next move. That's pretty clever. I mean, bishop takes. And my king is feeling it now. Feeling pretty spacey. Oh, that looks like a good move. Okay, so rook takes, and I'm not getting mated. This bishop's also quite a good defender. Actually, where's his knight going? Okay, is that a blunder? I guess it's a knight at the end of the day. And he's down on the clock. No, this is terrible for him. I set that one up on purpose. I thought he's gonna go for the skewer, so then I just tempted him. Okay. Not the best game, but surprisingly he went for the same line. So obviously he feels confident. So there's something I'm missing, or he's missing something. But in my head, I feel better in that line. So this guy's not sub 2000, so we won't be berserking him. Shucks. Okay, great. Whoa. That was actually a big blunder that I allowed that. Okay. Okay, but this is still going to be interesting. He, for some reason, wanted to double that pawn. And he's moving quickly. It's not like I berserked or anything. Woo! Okay, so a knight there would be tickets for him. How do I get a knight there? From this square, right? That's the quickest way. And then I also need to reinforce the square before that can happen. But I don't really want to play d5, so maybe just play my queen up. And that can't be good. We're going to recapture with your queen. There's no mate. No, dude. This is demolition because of a knight d5, and that's hitting this pawn and your bishop. And your king wasn't even doing there. Oh, he wants to play bishop takes, but now, fortunately for me, bishop takes doesn't work because my queen is entering, and I can trade his queen at the end of the day. Who knows? But this is one extremely aggressive player, but not well thought out. I'd say just the pure aggression, and it's not really backed with a concrete idea, or maybe I could have just given the check and then gulped up this one, but why in the world? I guess that's just a piece, right? Okay, here it goes. This could be a good USSAS Blitz. So far, so good. And my team, Steenkamp, he's on a roll. Great stuff. One of our alumni is also playing Katana, whatever. Who else? Irion is playing. Anonymous, I'm not sure who that is. Quality, let's go. And also not sub 2000, so no Berserk just yet. We're gonna go for French. And some main line in the French, where h4 is played. So he's seen this stuff before, wants nothing to do with it. Don't know how a6 is preparing. And what, let's take here. Queen here, this is actually what I want. I mean, bishop e2 might have been a waste of time. Luckily I found this way to play with the tempo. Actually I need to defend this pawn quickly, so maybe just f4. Okay, f4 is a very blunt way to defend the pawn. Direct. I don't know if I'm going queenside castles. This might be forcing matters though. Forcing me to do so. But it's not that bad. I guess let's try g4 and g5 with knight takes in mind. Yeah, there we go. Or h takes, I'm not sure. Let's go knight takes, because this knight is just living on the rim of the board. Rook lift. We need some activity on the other side of the board. This is so typical of the French, where the light squared bishop in black's camp is just useless. And what he's doing now is a bit of an excuse to try and make it look better. But in actual fact, I'm not buying it. Still pretty useless. I need to wiggle in my pieces here while defending this pawn. I mean, I think he's gonna try something like this to get rook takes in. Rook takes, rook takes. But I'm not sure if this file after g3 is so good. So I'm prepared to do all of that and try and play on the other side of the board to try and trade. This was another thing I thought he might do. But in this case, I thought my idea was that I'm happy to sack the exchange. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was happy to sack the exchange if he went queen takes to play knight check. Okay, so that's not happening. But now, rook here, and I'm threatening knight takes. I can still try sacking the exchange just to get knight here, but I think knight here and queen can be a devastating combo. So it might be worth giving a big open H file. I think he sees all of that. It's a bit annoying to babysit this pawn, so I think I'm gonna stop with that soon. Let's do this. Threatening rook takes. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, and rook takes. Check. Could get interesting. King here. Another check. King here though. Or if the queen can somehow come involved, but then there's rook here. Oh, okay, so he sees all of that as well. He's just really tempting me to sack the exchange now. Start with this pawn, because then I can maybe take the other pawn as well. He plays rook takes. Am I going to ignore it and... gosh, I might have really just blundered now. But I can keep his king quite busy. If I can take this pawn with check, it will be game over. Let's see if anything like that happens. These two pawns for the piece, so that's quite cool. Let's see if I can get this to happen. Queen takes here, that's the plan. Shit! Shit. Shucks. Oh, okay. I just blundered this game. Gosh! No, there's no flagging him as well. And that's mate. Oh my gosh, queen blunder. Oh, that was such a nice plan. I just didn't see. My queen was hanging on what's that, b4 or b3? I think it's b4. That's a shit one. Felt in control over there. Gosh. Okay. So this guy's in first place. I'm not buying it. I said sub 2000, I'm berserking. Full stop. King's Gambit, I enjoy this. I enjoy taking down players that play the King's Gambit. I'd say it's quite a lot about the player if they play the King's Gambit. Ooh. Gosh, this will be interesting if he goes bishop takes. he doesn't want to do that. Understandably. Actually, this felt better than what it's looking like right now. A second or two ago, I thought this was pretty decent. But I don't know where that advantage went. Rook here and maybe queen here to keep things spicy. Because I'm up a pawn, down on the clock, obviously, because I berserked. And he doesn't have increment, which is also a key fact. What's your plan? My queen is pretty nimble. And that's the plan, just to try and win back the pawn. That's not nice. I worked so hard for the pawn. Knight here, I guess, to hold on to the piece. But I'm trying to make some magic. So I'm going to make the doubled f pawn an e pawn. Maybe if this knight moves, my opponent will realize. Knight g5 incoming, knight b4. Okay, he sees it. Maybe just simply rook e3. Okay. So he's a minute up on the clock. I need to get him sub 1 minute, I guess, if this is going to be a fight still. So the pawn is not enough. This player is in first place. He's obviously not an 1800. I guess. I don't know. Maybe just a good start to the tournament. Okay, you're gonna go rook takes. I'll be nasty and go queen b2. Try and win a piece. Okay, this is promising again. Gosh, man, really? Not even giving me that. Now I need to give up the well, it's not really giving up an exchange. It's just 2 pieces for rook. 30 seconds down on the clock. Great square on e4 for my knight if it's ever the case that he tries pushing d4. If he doesn't do anything now on the second rank, rook to d2 is coming. There we go. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, queen can't take the pawn because of... Pretty soon from now I might blunder something. Why am I struggling? Oh, I could have taken this rook a long time ago. Gosh. Is he going to throw in a spy check? Okay, he does. That's a spy checkmate idea, right? I'll just trade, try and flag, because I'm losing my rook now as well. Gosh, I hate it when players do this. That was actually so well thought out. Woo! That was a fun ride. Damn, Lavincia, SPU. Took down a few strong players, including Irion. Okay, have to be careful for that guy. Still, I'm going to stick to my policy of sub 2000 Berserk. I must say, previously some players have really been crushing me when I've berserked. h5, I feel like this guy's confident. Okay, no h5, he's not that confident. Okay, yeah, and honestly, now I feel quite comfortable. I think knight g5 is pretty fun. Okay, he doesn't allow it. Oh, gosh. Okay, if I can somehow trick him into playing this pawn all the way here or allowing me to play knight g3 would also be costing him quite a lot. Okay, if he goes queen takes, that's never happening. My plan. He can take this pawn. It'll be opening the b file. Got this nice diagonal. Let's give up the central pawn for my queen to jump in and do something. And also rook a1, rook fe1. This type of thing might be coming. Okay, cool. This is actually quite cool. A nice pawn sack. Okay, let's see if we can continue with some momentum. I do have queen check that I need to remember if I'm going to try something fancy, maybe like knight c5. Maybe a rook. Oh, interesting. Gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Using so much time now. Actually, this is quite a simple... Just a simple move by him, because I need the file, I guess, if I'm going to do some damage. If he's the one that trades, I still have the file technically. Ah, and knight c5. A huge move. Breaking through. There we go. Where's the king going? Actually, I can play knight d2. King takes and just win the queen, or I can play queen here. I don't know if that'll lead to mate. No, I wasn't sure if it leads to mate, so I'll play with this type of imbalance. I'll trap the bishop now, and that'll be good enough. I mean, it's just one measly knight then. Now g4 suddenly seems to contribute to the game as well, because just keeping this knight at bay. Okay, thank you, Cabello. Let's give a little check. He knows he needs the knight around. Let's take the pawn. Don't want to blunder my queen now, that would be hilarious. Queen takes 0 and the knight's tickets. Okay. Is that game, or do you want to continue? That's a bit disrespectful, man. Okay. Oh. Jana's also going quite fast with a good streak over there. I feel like I'm on my way to catching up. Jana's got a good position as well there. I don't know if you guys can see the featured board. I also wonder if I've been in the way the whole time so far tonight of the board. That would be slightly embarrassing. No, there we go. Not really in the way. Okay, so this is another sub 2000. Let's continue with berserking the sub 2000s. Why am I playing like this? Only two fails over there. I mean, when has B3 ever been the thing I do in the Juku piano? That's just miserable. I mean, the Evans Gambit is what I play. Not this horrible stuff. The position is quite nice. I guess they're just knight c3. Okay, you're being interesting. So you're telling me I need to play to double my pawns here, but I'm fine with that because I guess king h1, and you're begging me to close the g file again because of these bishops. Oh gosh. Why am I speaking too soon? King h2 would have been better. I mean, that would have saved the move going here immediately. Now I've played like this. Okay, so in terms of time, I'm still doing okay. Nothing too strange. These bishops will explode through the board soon, so... Knight here, rook takes check. Wait, am I blundering big time right now? Queen takes, knight takes, what's the follow-up? Do I do a rook sack for the fans? and play knight here. Let's do it. Okay, this rook sack is for the fans. He's got... That's what I don't like. I saw this, but I didn't think it would be such a big problem. Okay, now this needs to work. He's got bishop f2. I still have a draw at my disposal. If things go wrong for me. Do have a draw at my disposal. I mean, queen here should be winning for him. I don't have a draw anymore. Why did I berserk this guy, and why did I do that whole sack thing? Oh my gosh, what am I even doing? Let's take the draw. You can just count your losses. This is better than taking a loss. Let's go back. That was... Okay, that was good. It was okay. Not what I should have done. At least I was on the type of a streak, so it counts as a win. I mean, it gets 2 points. It's not a big 4 like Inyana's been getting. But this guy's getting Steenkamp right now, so not going to be an easy game. Here we go in Steenkamp. If you guys can see, he's got the white pieces and playing pretty solidly. Okay, Mofoka. Okay. Haven't played the Norwegian in a while. I'm going to try and do something else tonight with the Norwegian. I usually need to remind myself to do it, otherwise habit takes over and I forget to do it, but that's to play this f6 type formation. I mean, this is pretty comfortable, right? This is pretty nice. Got like the bishop pair and stuff. And he doesn't have an attack really. I can castle safely in a second. Got some diagonals that might start going open. Oh, I played c6 just to stop this knight from entering. I'm so glad he played queen check. This was part of my idea, just to get bishop g7, get castled, and then I've got 2 bishops on beautiful diagonals. Okay, now I'm actually hoping he plays queen check, because I want to take this game to the endgame. Okay, that's not going to happen, he says. So as soon as I get one of these breaks in, the game starts changing a bit. I've also got bishop c, if I want to try and get some activity like that. But I'm thinking just a simple pawn push. Oh, where's this knight going to, by the way? Does he want this? Sorry. Does he want this with bishop takes and then f6? Doesn't make sense because I could even just take that if I wanted to. Let's just kick this knight away and see what happens. Now both my bishops are becoming alive. They're coming alive. You'll need to do something creative here, I think, because this option didn't look good for him, in all honesty. The option where you lose a central pawn and I get great outposts for my bishops and just stunning activity in general. That would not be something I went for light, or that I'd go for lightly. Let's do this, followed by this, and that should be good game. King takes was a weird way, I think, to continue playing, but that also didn't look like it would keep you in the game. No, I don't know what more can you ask for from a position. Great bishops, uh, king safety, a fork, some material, and yeah. Is he hoping for some knight sack or something? Who knows? He needs to do that. My issue was a rook here, and I'm threatening the same thing. I could play it straight away as well. I don't need to waste time. Just pick up. Okay, great stuff. Good game. Steenkamp catching up with me. Tonight's not as tough, apparently. Performance 2373 Steenkamp. Wait, is that my performance or his? Oh, his. Mine can't be that high. Okay, so this is the guy that's like first or something. I haven't played him yet. Steenkamp just took him down, in other words. If I'm reading the room correctly, if he's now second place and not first anymore. Okay, and we're playing a very, very slow Juku Piano type story where I'm losing a pawn in the center, which he doesn't want. Okay. So remember the fact that he's scared to give me activity, because it might mean something later on in the game. Let's play knight here. A knight on g6 is a strange piece and can throw your opponent off guard. And maybe just king here and f5 for now, because I don't have a knight on f6 that's bothering me. Is that a legit threat? Queen here is just covering all of it. Pisos defended 3 times. Okay, so I'm fine with giving up my light squared bishop for this knight. Really, I am. Okay. He says that's not going to happen. I say to him, you know what? Who cares if it doesn't happen? Because here comes a huge attack. And you need to give up 2 pieces. Is that what he's saying? Is that how good I am? Then he needs to give up 2 pieces. Cool. Cool. Okay. A4. I just want to get trades in. Can we just trade a bit? Because then you'll feel the weight of my queen. The weight of love. The Black Keys song. In this case, the guy will be feeling the weight of my queen. Queen here. The bishop's defended. If I were him, I wouldn't be trading. I'd just be trying to play around with the minors for as long as possible. Stuff like that, I guess. Gosh, let's try trading one more time. Does he want knight here, queen here? And there's no funny business. Luckily. And also I'm getting this. Unless after knight here I'm looking at some trouble. Let's see where this heads. Bishop takes rook here. Let's play rook here in any case. These knights can be tricky. He's playing really well down the 2 pieces, so just bear in mind that I'm the one up material and doesn't feel like it at all. I need to do something to scare him a bit, to make him wonder if he is as in control as he thinks he is. Gosh, am I blundering something here? It really feels like it. Such a trippy position. I mean, there's no mate or anything funny. That's a fork. He goes bishop takes. I've still got queen takes, and then I'm hitting the bishop. No, I'm just hitting the bishop. Gosh, yeah, this guy just survives through everything. Rook a7. That's obvious that that's coming. At least I've got one spare piece. This rook is spare, and he's not doing anything too awesome with this knight just yet. Wait, hold your breath. Here it comes. Take this pawn. And this check. Am I... Wait, I'm not even picking up the knight. Oh, but I am maybe managing to cause some trouble back home, where the king is. He wanted to give up the knight for a mate here with his rooks, and he now realizes he cannot do so because I'm mating him first. One of his rooks needs to go back. Oh, waits for that last second. Hopefully he thinks maybe I'll leave the game. Not today. Okay, Steenkamp, is he still alive? Come on, I'm on fire. I need to win a game right now to really do something with the fire. Gideon, is he still playing even? Last time he played just for a bit. By the way, Winzovic has got a good streak going for him. Do you think he'll berserk me back? I don't know. Just because he's been berserking, I'm going to be berserk him. Because this feels like a good game to take that chance with. Okay. E5 is a big square in the exchange French, so let's go for it. Bring me E5. Here we go, E5. That's a pawn, supposed to be a pawn. And let's even move this F pawn. I put a knight on G3 to equilibrate his knight going all the way to... Is he sure he wants to dance this dance with me? Because I'm prepared to play dubious lines to get a position I want. My queen wasn't really doing anything in the center, so let's go. Let's bring it back here. He's playing quickly. Gosh, have I trapped my own knight now? Really? Okay. It's probably not the end of the world. Shucks, this is the end of the world. Yeah, that's the end of the world right there, as we know it. Okay, Winzovic completely slaughtered me in this game. Okay, that was a bad game. Let's get back Let's get back to trying to catch Windsovich. That was stupid. Come on. Sure. Trapped my own knight there. He danced the dance way too well. I slipped over my own feet. Okay, sub 2000, let's go. It would be great if you play on knight to d2, although I won't be getting all the points for knight c3 mate. Bishop there. Play this bishop back to c7. As soon as we see what he does. f4 maybe. Okay. Maybe the bishop just goes back to c5, threatening takes. Okay, let's play h. To not lose a pawn later on. Oh, now the bishop on c5 is doing a lot. Might be over soon for him. Queen here. No, this could get quite nasty. At least I'm winning the exchange. I don't think it's the game right there. Queen here I like because it provokes h3, so when I play d5 it will come with tempo. Or something, because I think bishop takes is usually quite devastating. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so he's having a think. Having a little think. That's actually a good move. Why? Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, why does it work? How does it defend everything? Because it's not supposed to. Okay. Need to trade queens now. And okay, that could have actually been tricky if I dropped a rook right there. Let's be sneaky as hell. Oh, the keyboard shortcuts don't work anymore. Because he's not flagging me here. This is never. Gosh, blundering my rook. Now I need to move quickly. try and save my ass. Ah, there we go. That's how you beautifully blunder a game. Please let me win with that pawn. Gosh, that was just karma. I mean, any other player would have just pre-moved takes and takes, even lost the queen. That was just good karma. There was no reason. I completely blundered that game back. No reason why I deserved. Winzovic over there in first place, holding his own against Steenkamp, looks like. Sub at 2000, here we go. Let's go down the Berserk game. Let's go Berserk. Whew. Can you take my e-pawn? You sure you want to do that? It's a present, but only presently. Woo! Let's see if he falls for the entire line, or if he's going to drop the bishop with knight or pawn or something. Bishop back and queen takes g2. This guy doesn't know the line. He's thinking too long already, and he blunders his bishop. Okay, this is a good start. I don't have so many opening traps. You guys can go through the England. That is my... Oh. Is this a line? Oh no, not... Cannot be... I guess it is. Really? Bishop check, c3, queen here, knight check. Okay, I'm wasting time. Let's just play this. And lose the exchange back. Or not lose the exchange back. I mean, I'm picking up. It'll be... Yo, but a minute on the clock. It's not too comfortable, honestly. He's going to also have to be creative, because I might have a strong attack incoming. Okay, interesting. Let's go to the endgame. I feel more comfortable there, because I know the knight's coming back immediately. Okay, there we go. My opponent's +1. That's quite absurd. After falling for a trap. So obviously I did something wrong. King c7 is coming. He's not going to win a piece because of that pin. There we go. And rook a8. Now, maybe possibly bishop c8 to defend this pawn. Knight here, or... I think let's go knight here. How am I getting rid of this bishop? That's such an annoying piece. Especially because of the pawns defending it so well at the moment. Oh, there we go. That's how I get rid of it. My opponent does so for me. And gives me the a-pawn as well. Reasons unknown. And another pawn. Maybe it's the time pressure. Oh, this I can definitely do. This position. I'm hoping for this. If he goes, okay. Here we go, bishop a7 is... Oh, there we go, that's a rook. Soon this should be enough. Bishop here. And he might think his rook is clean to take this pawn, but that's the mating pattern. There we go. Okay, 51. So he berserked Steenkamp and took him down. I mean, if that doesn't deserve your first place, nothing else will. Okay. Avincia, you're sub 2000, so I have to berserk you. Unfortunately for myself. And I've got a bit of lag. I just played the exchange Karukon. That's something I never do. And I'm down. I haven't really used any time, but I'm at a bit of at a 5 second. I've used 7 seconds apparently. 8 seconds. And this has been quite been moving really quickly. So it's slightly funny. Something's not right. I mean, there goes another 3 seconds for a move. What? Okay, so I've definitely got strong lag. Let's put a rook on e5. I think that'll look cool and intimidating as hell. What? I did not expect that, honestly. I did not think he'd take the rook. Now my position is just so solid. Queen g4, rook f1. What in the world? Let's hope he plays rook here. Oh, shucks. Okay. I feel like I need my queen around. The endgame's not good enough yet. It's not clear. Now I'm winning, I guess, because of queen and knight combo. There shouldn't be too much you can do about this. But he'll play down a queen. Queen and a bishop down. Bishop here, king h3, I think, and he resigns. No, this is game over for him. He can resign. And it's mate in one. Nothing to do. No spy checks, no... Yeah, there we go. 36 with fire. Still a big sum of points to make in the last 13 minutes. Considering Winzovich will also be making a large sum of points. I can't really waste time if I'm going to be doing so. So let's just hit back hard in this game. Oh, there we go. I'm getting a G file. Let's see where this heads. Where this dark and tortuous road is going to take us. I don't have queen takes because he's got queen takes. Either one of us can blunder away the game instantly. It's just one of those positions. He doesn't have bishop here because of mate. Bit of a time burner just for now. Gosh, he actually had a winning move there. That would have been game over. Oh, let's not allow it again. You throw in another check not to allow it. But he probably found it by now. He doesn't have anything yet. There we go. That's what I needed. 41 with fire, 10 points. Let's go, let's go. 2 berserk games. There's more than enough time. Two more. Let's go, let's go. The rest of the games I'll be berserking. There's no point. Come on. And really try something sharp. Not sure what I meant by that though. This is what I'm getting. He's gonna go queen check, right? Okay, that's a bit more friendly than queen check. Let's try again for a bit of room. Oh gosh. What about f4? Did I blunder f4? No, I blundered something else. Let's see how hungry he is for pawns. Okay, that's a bit greedy, right? Slightly greedy or not? I don't know. Feels like it. Like it might be a tad too greedy. Gosh, I hate this so much. So little time, so many points to catch up with. Oh, and there goes a piece. Maybe I should throw in the towel with this one. This is a bad game. Horrendous game. Let's just first try and see if I can get my queen. See, he doesn't allow that as well. It's my last plan. Also no need for him to allow it. I think queen check, and I'm crying. Honestly. Oh, that's also good. I completely missed that. Okay, let's throw in the towel because I don't have time for this nonsense. Come on. Oh, that was a bad loss. 41, 51, 7 minutes. It's not enough time. So I'm getting a good second place tonight, unless something happens now and Yana catches up, which seems quite likely because I'm not playing decent chess. These last few minutes. Yep, I already fell out. Wait, am I second? Well, I'm definitely going berserk. Monre's not going to berserk back. Come on, man. That's not cool. There's just like a few minutes left. That's the berserk back. You're throwing away pawns. Your opponents can quickly see that you're bullshitting. There's not really an attack. This is complete bullshit. I guess I need to try because there's really not enough time to redeem myself yet again in a third game. How to break this though? Maybe just the draw. I don't think he's going to make a draw. Definitely more in it for him than for me. Gosh. Yo, I hate myself so much. Let's go look if I can. Let's go see if I can get one more pairing. And with fire, maybe. No, it won't be with fire. I'll get 3 points. 2106. I've got a higher performance. I can maybe get second place. But then I need this last game. A quick berserk win. Come on, pairings. Show me some love. There we go. A quick berserk win. Oh, and the guy doesn't berserk back, so I'll need to do it within his time still. Could have gone for the 2 knights. Why did I not? I have no idea. Oh, that's quite good news. A super aggressive opponent. Wants to go bishop takes and queen h4 and just mate me. Finished and klar. But now I'm just up a piece. Because there's no bishop g4 and also this is coming. There's a rook. Okay, maybe the guy resigns. I don't think I'm getting another game after this game. Really don't think so. This guy doesn't resign. It's already +6. He can resign. He's gonna play till mate, right? Am I wrong or right? I mean, my bishop's defended. He's gonna play till mate. How can I speed this up? Just take my rook. Okay, now I'm not speeding it up. Actually making this slow and painful for myself. Okay, I made this slow and painful, not speedy and efficient. Because this guy definitely thinks he can play back now. Or he can come back from his situation. Since I've been playing like a dumbass. How are you getting that pawn through? Okay, let's see. Maybe I get one more pairing. Stand by. There are still pairings happening. That could be good, right? This could be good news. One more pairing. There we go. Let's come on, the outlier. We need to go berserk, man. There's no way in hell we're gonna finish this game. It's just like a minute 10 left. Don't think, just move, please. Come on, we've got a minute to clear out the air in this game. Come on, man, resign. Please? I don't think I should take the draw, even if it does benefit me. To get some points in. Let's just offer the draw. That was a shame. Okay. Oh, that's an extra point. It means unless in the next second Monterey Q draws, that's the second place. But a well-deserved first place for Winzovic. Today wasn't one of my worst tournaments. It was pretty fun. Winzovic ends with the performance of 22.19. I myself at 21.93, so his performance was definitely better than mine. And in terms of the unis, we got fourth. This hasn't happened in a while. Just behind CPUT, but we beat UCT, which is actually quite huge. And well done to SPU for winning tonight's battle. We all know UJ wasn't here. I think we would have felt the heat. But they're taking the week off. So, yep, that's the story. Thanks everyone that participated. Thanks for the people from iVarsity, Steenkamp, Dividus, Odonis, Katanana, Kwahi, and so forth. And I'll see you guys soon for some more chess, as usual. Okay.